Hey tennis lovers, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Tennis Love. Tennis tantrums can provide as much high-quality drama as a tense 5-set match. Poor sportsmanship and infantile meltdowns aren't unique to tennis, but the level of etiquette and decorum associated with the game suggests it should be more of a gentlemanly affair. Of course, anyone who saw Jimmy Connors curse like a sailor in the 1980s or watches Andy Murray stalk the court like a spoiled 8-year-old child having a hissy fit knows that tennis and gentlemanly don't always go hand in hand. Even 17-time Grand Slam singles champion Roger Federer, typically as calm and cool as a Swiss glacier, was fined $1,500 for dropping an S-bomb that the microphones picked up during the 2009 US Open. From profanity-laced rants and flagrant displays of racket abuse to aggressively arguing line calls and foot faults, over the years, behavior on the tennis court has been anything but well-behaved. Here are 5 of the largest fines in the history of tennis. Number 5, Boris Becker, $20,000. In 1995, Boris Becker, 6-time Grand Slam singles champion and the current coach of the world number 1 Novak Djokovic, was fined $20,000 after a defeat at the Monte Carlo Open. The fine, however, wasn't the result of a traditional tennis tantrum. There was no profanity-laced meltdown or racket abuse. After his loss in the final, Becker insinuated that his opponent, Thomas Muster, had taken performance-enhancing drugs. During his semifinal match against Andrea Gaudenzi, Muster complained of dehydration. However, he was somehow able to overcome being down 2 sets to win the match. Becker was surprised at Muster's ability to quickly recuperate. At the time, Muster was in the midst of what would become a 35-game winning streak that culminated with a French Open title. Number 4, Fabio Fognini, $27,500. Fognini has a reputation for being volatile on the court, and during his first-round victory over Alex Kuznetsov at the 2014 Wimbledon Championship, the fiery Italian lived up to that reputation. Fognini was docked twice for unsportsmanlike conduct and once for obscenity. One of the unsportsmanlike penalties had a $20,000 price tag. Fognini threw his racket and then proceeded to get into a heated verbal argument with the chair umpire as well as another official at the tournament. Number 3, Jeff Tarango, $43,756. Nicknamed the Tennis Menace, American Jeff Tarango was fined $15,500 for his conduct during a 1995 Wimbledon match, which is the highest fine ever imposed by the All England Club, breaking John McEnroe's $10,000 punishment for verbal abuse in 1991. Tarango was fined $10,000 for verbally abusing chair umpire Bruno Ribot, $5,000 for leaving the court 4 games into the second set, and $500 for telling the crowd to shut up. On top of the fines imposed by Wimbledon, the International Tennis Federation's Grand Slam Committee suspended Tarango from 2 Grand Slam tournaments and fined him an additional $28,256, finding the tennis player guilty of aggravated behavior and conduct contrary to the integrity of the game. During the display of verbal abuse, Tarango called the chair umpire the most corrupt official in the game. After Tarango left the court in the second set, his French wife, Benedicte, slapped the umpire in the face. Number 2, David Nalbandian, $69,910. After the 2012 Queen's Club final, David Nalbandian was disqualified and fined $12,560 for unsportsmanlike conduct when he kicked an advertising board that hit a line judge. Nalbandian was also stripped of his $57,350 prize money, making the total fine for his outburst $69,910. Nalbandian was facing Martin Cilic in the grass court Wimbledon warm-up event. After losing his serve and falling behind 3-4 in the second set, Nalbandian missed a running forehand. The Argentinian lost his cool and took his anger out on the advertising board. A piece of the board flew off and cut the line judge on the left shin. According to ESPN Tennis, Nalbandian issued a statement following the tournament final saying that he felt ashamed and sorry for the kick that unintentionally hurt the line umpire. Number 1, Serena Williams, $82,500. Serena Williams was fined a record $82,500 for her tirade at a line judge during a 2009 US Open semifinal match against Kim Clijsters. While Serena's foul language was bad enough, "I'll take this ball and shove it down your effing throat," the 17-time Grand Slam champion approached the line judge in what the tournament director Jim Curley called a threatening manner. There's nothing serene about verbal abuse and racket brandishing. The drama began when Serena Williams, serving at 15:30, faulted on a first serve. On the second serve, the line judge called a foot fault, which made it a double fault and 15:40. That's when Serena's meltdown began. Because of the outburst, the chair umpire awarded a penalty point to Klitschers. This controversially led Serena Williams to lose the match 6-4 to 7-5. So guys, that's all for today's video. Share as much as you can, as it really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With that, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.